Welcome and welcome back to my fingerstyle video rhythmic jamming series where we're going to learn to play stuff like this. Super fun, super versatile. You can use it on your own music, cover versions of, electric songs made acoustic, regular guitar playing just to add a little bit of rhythm and percussion, or any other use you see fit. This is going to be part 8. So if you haven't seen the beginning, you can check those videos out. We're going to review that stuff, but not really go into it. So if you need a refresher or to learn that for the first time, you can check those videos out. It's a number of videos. I broke it up because I want you to spend time with each one. Don't feel like you got to rush through, binge the whole thing, and essentially start on the end. Take your time with each video. Each one has a technique that's going to be built upon in the next iteration. So don't feel like you got to rush it. Take your time. If you want the tab notation, the rhythmic notation, chord charts and stuff, there's a PDF that goes along with this. You can check it out below. If you want that extra resource, you want to hold it in your hands, you want to see it on the page. Otherwise, we're just going to talk about it and play. So let's do a quick review. We started with a simple backbeat. Chord grab, percussive backbeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we added that bass, which is broken up from the chord. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Then we broke that bass chord up into bass, index, middle, and ring. To get a little bit of like a roll, a little bit of a something else. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Then we added a bass note on the and of 4 as an anticipation towards the first beat. And 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Then we filled in the last empty eighth note, the and of 1, with the first finger kind of upstrum rake. Very loose about what string or whatever we're hitting, but just very rhythmic to fill out those eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 4 and 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3, 4. And it kind of sounds like an echo of that chord. Super cool sound. Then we started to talk about 16th notes. So we moved that first finger rake from the and of 1 to the of 1. 1E and to give it a little bit of funkier feel, a little more syncopation. 1E and 2E and 3 and 4 and 1E and 2E, 3 and 4, 1E and 2E and 3, 4, 1E and 2E and 3 and 4. Super cool sound. I love that. That's probably my favorite one so far. And then we did this exercise where we muted the left hand to create more of a punch, more of a pop, more of a hit, like a horn section doing hits, or a drummer or keyboard player pop, pop, hitting that and using that within our rhythm. So all of that stuff is in the the previous videos. Definitely go refresh yourself or look at that for the first time if you haven't seen it. Right now we're going to get into the next piece. The last real new piece before we review and wrap it up. And that is this sort of percussive, I almost think of it as like a tom-tom drum kind of fill sound where we mute the chord with the left hand and then we pluck with the muted chord. Now sometimes, depending on the location of the chord, you'll get something like that harmonic sound, or something a little bit just regular, more percussive. It doesn't really have a pitch or a tone. It's just a rhythmic thing that we're going to throw in to give it a little bit more of an interesting feel. It sounds like this. Very subtle. You hear it? It comes right after downbeat, or 2. 2 E and. There's no pitch. It's almost like a drum fill, right? Or like a side stick kind of thing, where there's no real tone or pitch, but it adds some movement, adds some extra push to that rhythm. Right? Without that, this is what we have. And then with it, it's like something else. It's something extra, like little X factor, like what's happening there? That's what we're doing. We're adding 16th notes in with a little muted pluck. Okay, so what you can practice doing is just holding that left hand in the position where you're not really squeezing the chord, so you're not getting the notes, and just resting your fingers on the string, that muted sound, and plucking index thumb. And you might get, a harmonic, you might just get some sort of other sound. It's not important. It's going to fade into the background. No one's really going to know even what you're doing probably, but they're going to hear this sort of like extra something. So you can just practice index thumb. It's so subtle. It seems so silly to spend energy on something this small, but when you put it in, it sounds really cool. And then you're going to do it coming off of the back of that beat 2 percussion. 2 E and 3 E. 2 E and 3 E and. So you want to just get that motion down. We're really getting into the nitty-gritty here. Smack, index, thumb. Smack, index, thumb. Smack, index, thumb. And you're going to be counting it as a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and 3 and. It's almost like a drummer. So we're going to put it, we'll just add that to our simple chord backbeat. 1, 2, 3, 4 E and 1, 2, 3, 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3, 4 E and 1, 2 E and 3, 4. Hear that? 1 E and 2 E and 3 and 4 E and 1, 2, 3, 4 E. We add that 2 E and 3 and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and 3 and 4 E and 1 E and 2. Sometimes I find myself going thumb index. There's another way to do it. I don't know if that's better or worse. That time I actually didn't release. You don't want that. You want to come off that chord and then get that percussive sound. With that 16th note up strum, we're really getting in that 16th note with a 1 E and a 2 E and. Ooh. It's so fun to play. Hope you like the sound of it. I think it's really cool. It's just a very small thing. Another one of those little breaths of air to keep that rhythm going, to keep it fresh. So we're really putting it on the 2 E and then you can put it on 4 E and. 1 E and a 2 E and 3 and 4 E and 1 E and a 2 E and 4 E and. Super cool. Hope you're enjoying playing that. It's very tricky. If you need to break it down to the core elements, smack, index, thumb, or if you're doing it the other way, smack, thumb, index, you could spend time just doing that. Just getting that motion down, just getting that feeling down. So, that's what we've got for today. This smack that's followed by this very percussive E and 16th note rhythm. Here it is one more time. Super fun, super cool, very fun to play, very interesting to listen to. Hopefully that can help you add a little bit of funk, syncopated vibe to whatever it is you're working on. Acoustic versions of electric songs, accompanying yourself, playing with other musicians, and just wanted to add a little bit of a spice, a little bit of rhythmic, percussive style to your guitar playing. I find it has many, many uses. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, comment, share it if you think somebody else would get some value from it. I hope you got some value from it. You can check it all notated in the PDF below if you want that extra resource. Otherwise, we are going to continue on, and I will see you in the next part. Thanks for watching.